What's up guys, Erroneous here, back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today's video, we're actually going to be popping a ton of shards, but before we do that, I want to go over some of the events that are going on right now during the Christmas time, so let's get into it. Alright y'all, so in terms of events and tournaments and things that are coming up along the way, we do have an amazing event that's going on. It's the Yuletide event, which is going to be for a free TORMIN. At the end of the milestones, you can get yourself a free TORMIN. This is actually a really awesome event, just in general. The rewards are a little bit better than typical compared to like the Titan event. I guess you could kind of, you could say the other rewards in the Titan event were better because of the Sun Wukong, but this is really strong. You're getting a free Void Legendary. It's not free, right? But it's free in a sense where like you just have to grind for it. And if you've been playing a little while or you reserve and conserve your resources, you should be able to get it. All right. You shouldn't have a big deal with this unless you have no shards, unless you have no resources. You just spend everything you get right when you get it because you have no patience whatsoever. You just want to instantly get that gratification of potentially getting a legendary. And if that's you, then nah, you won't get it, unfortunately. Or unless you're like really early game, then you probably won't get it either. So I think this is a very strong event. It's nice. It's got decent rewards as well. You know, the mortals, the speed glyphs in there. Energy is nice. The void shard, the primal. I mean, a lot of this stuff is good stuff. Obviously, it's not the best. And I know some people are kind of crapping on it still, but I don't know. I think this is a decent event. This is probably one of the better events that Plarium has brought to us. I, for one, am going to go for it because I've been free to play for 4 years now, a little over 4 years. 4 years hit in November of 2023, free to play. And so for me, I've only gotten 2 Void Legendaries popped from Void Shards. So getting this champion on my account, Tormin the Cold, is actually going to enhance my account. And that's not something a lot of players can say after playing for 4 years. Of course, so like most spenders, they'll say, yeah, maybe it's worth it, but probably not for them because they probably already have their faction guardians complete. But for me, he's also a potential faction guardian in the future, right? He's good for faction guardians if you need it. If you need a cap off where you need to get like attack or accuracy, if you already have a copy of him, or if you're just trying to finish it off and get an additional 10 speed. This is actually a good event for that. I see it as a win because I'm at 169 voids in, and I still haven't popped a legendary. I always go straight to Void Pity every single time. Never have popped a Void legendary outside of Full Mercy. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately, I only have Sir Nicholas and Little Miss Annie from Void Shards. Other than that, Yacht Carl you get from the clan shop. Mithrali you get from Hydra. Arbiter you get from missions. Ramontu you get from missions. Vlad was a fusion. And Lydia was missions, or no, faction wars. So yeah, I mean, I have a good amount of Void epics, but when it comes to Void legendaries, far few and in between. So this is actually a great event in my opinion. Hoping to get Tormin. I think it's doable. I think you kind of have to go for the summon rush. I just have a feeling that if you don't go for the summon rush, then all the events you might get stuck on potentially. I just have a weird feeling. So I do suggest going for the summon rush if you can do it. Of course, it might make it so you'll have not enough resources potentially for the fusion that's coming up at the end of December. But just know that ancients are more than double what they used to be. 50 points per ancient shard. So if you have a good amount of ancient shards saved, you need 80 ancients and 100 mysteries, right? Or if you have a ton of mystery shards saved up, you could potentially just pull a ton of mysteries and get carpal tunnel, right? But just in general, 50 points per ancient shard, they have never done that before that I can recall. So super strong. So what I'll do is I'll pop on this free-to-play account, I'll pop on my pay-to-win account, and I'm going to pop on a viewer account as well. And then we'll check back in and see where we're at. Let's do this. Do I have some space? I have 30 space, so I will have to make more space, which kind of stinks. I think I'm going to pop 42 ancients and 4 sacreds, which would give me the 4,100 points exactly. So that way I have some sacred saved. I have 8 saved right now, free to play. And yeah, I'm just getting them from Doom Tower, getting them from Clan Boss. And then I just got one recently from the quest. It was the monthly quest. So I literally got it yesterday. Sacred and a Void, which was kind of cool. So let's do this. We're going to start popping. I am at 100 Ancients in on this free-to-play account. I don't expect a legendary. I really don't. And I'm not super concerned about getting a legendary. Honestly, if I go 43 or 42 pulls of Ancients and get no legendary, I hope to get at least like 5 epics. That would be nice for food champions. And then that's going to help me for maybe potentially a 1+1 in the future. So let's do this. Let's pop off. Hopefully we can get something here. Would be kind of cool. But let's see. Nah, Shadow Bow Turlac. Is he any good? Rare champion, nothing crazy. Let's keep going though. Are you guys going to be pulling for the Summon Rush or Champion Chase, whatever this is? And let me know in the comments down below. Oh no, I totally fudged. I didn't put in the legendary that I want because there's a progressive going on. Oh my god, I now get Madman? Are you kidding me right now? Dude, this makes me so mad. I was pulling shards for so long for Madman when they pre-nerf. Holy crap, let me throw this in. I can't believe I forgot to do this. So, I didn't get a single epic yet. But all rares anyway, so it doesn't really matter, right? So I pulled 12 so far. It's a matter of getting either Valkyrie or Helicath. Honestly, I don't have either on my account. I don't have this guy either on my account. What's this guy's name? Oh, you can't like hold it in and click it. I remember. Oh, is it Bishop Pinthroy? Archbishop Pinthroy? Beauregard I actually already have on the account. I don't have this guy, I don't think, but I wouldn't. He's okay. I don't know if this is the guy that can help with Dragon Hard 10. And then I think I want to go to Helicath though. Helicath, I missed this fusion by 1 Lammy Burr, and I'm so mad. I had to get 1 Lammy Burr and I fell asleep because I was farming on my phone and I fell asleep. So unfortunately I didn't get him. I mean, Valkyrie's very strong too. She's good for go second, to be honest. I kind of like Valkyrie a lot, but I think I really, really like Helicath better. And then in terms of these epics, not voids, but the non-void epics, Miscreated Monster I already have 1 maxed out. Duodan I already have multiple copies. I really don't care for these champions on my account right now, but I guess if I'm going to get any of them, could go for a Duodan, I guess. Alright, so we'll confirm that. Pop 10 more, here we go. And then I might need to make some space. Alright, so we already got our epic Torture Helm, okay. Alright, bunch of rares, another epic. Do any of these rares go towards Mikage? I don't think I really need them anyways. But let me make some space and I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, we're back. So, I made some space. I got some silver to make sure we could cap off here. We've got 2 more 10 pops of the Ancients. We've popped 22 so far. Let's get it. Can we get ourselves a Helicath? Probably not, but you never know. Summon chance now for the Duodan is at 25x. Not that it really matters. Just looking for epics in general. Seems like we're getting roughly 1 epic per 10 pull, which is not terrible, but it's not great either. Banshee, very strong for that secret room for magic. Of course, Kale is very strong as well if you have him as your starter. Other than that, nothing crazy here. War Maiden's a good early game champion. 1 more 10 pop, and then we'll move on to the Sacreds and pop 4 Sacreds, and that'll do it for this account. Alright, another epic. We'll take it. Sakara, sister of Alika, the worst of the 2. But I guess she's okay. Nothing crazy. Fills her turn meter if it's critical. All enemies 3 times. This would be good viable stun set champion potential. It's on a 4-turn cooldown though. It's pretty long. Another 4-turn cooldown. Again, it's pretty long. But it is 2 AoEs, which is nice. And it does revive her with 75% HP when killed. But the issue is there's no turn meter. So it's a 7-turn cooldown, which is ridiculous. So I think personally, I think Sakara requires a buff. That's just my opinion. All right, so that's all of the ancient shards. Let me go ahead and update my ancient shard tracker here on my wonderful sticky note on my computer. So we are at 142 ancients pulled with no legendary. We're going to hop over to my sacreds. And for sacreds, we are at 10 sacreds pulled with no legendary. I actually don't want to pull a legendary. The reason why is because if I go to 14 sacreds, then I'll be able to pop my sacreds during the next pogo, pull one, get one event. And then in that case, I'll get 2 instead of 1, right? So hopefully, I'm actually praying to not get a legendary. But if I do get a legendary, hopefully it's Helicath. All right, let's do this. Let's pop off. Is it going to be the first one? Nope. Perfect. Hotatsu is actually an extremely strong epic champion. Highly recommend building him. I used to use him in my clan boss team for a while. He's still in my faction war team. This removal of 1 debuff at the start of his turn, and it's all of these, is pretty sick. Increased defense in all battles as well. And he hits hard too. He's actually a very strong champion. Let's do it. Come on. Another epic. We are at 12 now. Oh, I think this is my first Magnar. Oh, snap. This is actually a new epic. I'm pretty sure. Well, I've pulled him before because I think he was in a fusion, but I don't think I have another Magnar on my account. So that's pretty cool. He's definitely a hard hitter. Is he going to be an upgrade to my account? No, I have Samson that I use, who I personally like better. Just from a unique standpoint, right? See if I can find multiple Magnars. Yeah, this is the only Magnar on my entire account. Okay. Interesting. Well, we got 2 more pulls here. Don't let it be a legendary. Come on. 1 more epic. Okay. We got Snorting Thug. Garbage. Last one. Okay, don't let it be a legendary. Please and thank you. Perfect. Excellent. Don't care. Not a big deal. I'm at 14 sacreds now. I'm cool with it. It's fine. It's totally fine. We still have 51 ancients, 7 voids, 15 primals, and 4 sacreds. So we should have hit exactly on the money here for Summon Rush. Let's see. Yep, perfect. We got the points. Good to go. Save the energy. Got some gems. Tons of rewards. And we go back up here. You can see we got this, the haste glyph, the mortal soulstone, the rarity charms. I mean, we're already doing really well here. I'll take all this extra stuff here in milestone 1. Save the multi-battles for like future dungeon content, because you're going to want to save these multi-battles and as much energy as you can, because the future events and tournaments that come out might be very challenging and difficult. So Plarium might up the ante on them because Torment of the Cold is so powerful. So just be mindful of that. So try to conserve your resources the best you can. All right, I'm going to hop onto my pay-to-win account, pull some shards there, and we'll see what we get from there. All right, y'all, we're back. I'm on my pay-to-win account now. We've got plenty of shards ready to go. Progressive chance. Of course, we can get the Ancients going for Helicath. I already have Helicath on this account. I actually don't have Valkyrie, so I think I'd rather go for a Valkyrie on here. And I guess I'll just throw in Miscreated. So yeah, let me just double check here really quickly. So Valk. Yeah, I definitely don't have Valkyrie on this account. And Helicath I do have, I know for a fact. There he is, maxed out. He's in my clan boss team. So, I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind a second Helicath, but I think I'd prefer a Valk at this point. Although getting a secondary one for Faction Guardians is not a big deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull... Maybe I'll pull Sacreds. Where am I at on Sacreds? I'm actually 9 pulls into Ancients right now, so that's not much. 7 pulls for Sacreds. 14 pulls for Primals. And 199 pulls for Voids. So Voids are really close. So if there's a good 15x for a Legendary, well, Warlord potential. Warlord potential. I don't have that on my account. Maybe I'll go for Warlord and I'll go for this guy too. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. Yeah, so I'll pull Voids, I'll pull Ancients, and I'll pull, let's say, 3 Probably only need to pull 3 sacreds. I'll pull 2 sacreds and then determine where I'm at from there. So let's go ahead and pop these. We're going to pop 9 at first. Then we'll pop the rest in 10 pops. If we get a legendary, awesome, but the chances are very slim that I get a legendary from these 39 shards. So far, nada. Just a bunch of rares, just a ton of food. Not really gonna, I mean, it's just gonna help with leveling up champions during champ training. So I'll be good to go there. Okay, another rare. This is what it's gonna look like mostly. It's probably just gonna be all rares. There's no 2x, so it's not really huge. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting a few epics here and there. Would be nice. Better for food, so you don't have to keep farming up a ton of other food. I'm full on space already. Crap. All right, let me make some space. I'll be right back. All right, y'all, we're back. So we have plenty of space, plenty of cash. Let's do it. Hopefully we can get something here. I'm hoping to get a Valk, honestly. I wouldn't mind getting a legendary on this pay-to-win account. Here we go. Come on. Okay. Nothing so far. Still a bunch of rares. That's all we're really going to see most of the time. There's our first epic. We've got Vildrax, okay? He's actually really strong in Spider Hard now with the Hex. He's decent in Hydra, nothing crazy. We'll just do fast rolls. Of course, it's all rares. That's crazy. That is crazy, to be honest. Fast roll. 2 epics. Okay, that's helpful. Urticata and Alika. Alika actually smacks, and she increases the cooldowns of your enemies, so that's really strong if you don't have a Basher or Warlord or Yumeko. More rares. All right, so yeah, that was pretty annoying, but it is what it is. All right, chance to get Void Legendary here. I'm at 199 Voids pulled with no Legendary on this pay-to-win account. Can I get my first Warlord on this account? Let's see. We're going to be at 211 if I don't. But I think once you get past 200, your chances go up by a percentage, like 2% per pull or something like that. So we're now at 201. So I can do a 10 pop. Let's do it. Come on. Warlord. Give me Warlord. It looks like nothing happened because I think I would have had like something pop up in the corner. You know how Plarium likes to allow us to see before we actually get something, right? 2 Cold Hearts. Wow. For any earlier mid-game account, that would be insane. But yeah, I have way too many Cold Hearts on this account. No Warlord. We're now at 211 shards in. My luck stays garbage on both of my accounts. Go figure. Let's see how many Sacreds I'll need to pull. All right, what's going on here? Small pack. All right, we'll take it. Oh, we also have a promo code. So it is RAID for all. So if you type that promo code in, you'll get a 1-day XP, 10 brews. It's 3-star chicken, okay. 100k on the silver and 100 the energy. That's pretty cool, I guess. Summon Rush, let's see where we're at. Yeah, so we got a little ways to go. 33.93. So I need to pull at least... I could pull primals, get 600, pull one sacred and both primals. Could do that. Yeah, let's go for Valkyrie. Let's go for Miscreated. On here, let's go for, again, Valkyrie, Miscreated. Yeah, let's pull 1 sacred and 2 primals. Maybe we can get a mythical. Who knows? All right. That stinks. Oh, this is a new guy for me, I think. Malekith Bloodflock. He looks really cool. Kind of similar style armor as compared to, like, I guess Vlad. Vlad sort of rings a bell. Don't you think that Vlad the Nightborn would have looked cooler with this face instead of the face that he has? I don't know. That's just me. Either way, we'll take it. I don't know what that guy does for abilities. I haven't read his kit. Primals, number 1. I've pulled 14 primals, so they're probably just going to be rares. And go figure, right? Yeah, a bunch of rares. Oh my gosh. Those are so annoying. Either way, we did end up finishing the event for Summon Rush on both of my accounts. Okay. Now, I could go for some chickens on this account too if I wanted to. If I wanted to keep going. But I don't know if I want to. I think I'm going to save my sacreds. There's no real point to pulling them right now. Let me bring my sacreds up to 8. Primals up to 16. Voids are up to 211. Ancients, I pulled 39. So we're at, what, 39, 40, 48 on the pay to win tracker. So yeah, we've got a long ways to go to get ourselves a legendary on this account for ancients and sacreds and primals. And in terms of voids, we're right around the corner. We just need to pop 9 more voids. So hopefully I can save up some voids. We're going to pop a void and hopefully we can get ourselves a warlord, or we can get something else that's really strong. Maybe the next progressive chance they throw in Marichka or Taras, I'll definitely go for it then, instead of going for it during like a 2x. Changing Seasons pack, $49.99. That is garbage. That's a garbage pack. People buy that. I don't understand it. It's no dime December, right? Ain't that right, Jay Giggs? Anyways, that's going to be it for this account. All right, we're going to hop onto our viewers account. We'll finish everything off. All right, y'all, we're back, and we got another account here. We're on Pirate's account. So Pirate, he wants a Mortu Macabre or any undead duplicate for his wish list. Probably trying to finish off his faction guardians, I would assume. Yeah, he just needs a Mortu, or he needs this guy right here. What's his name again? I forget. Saito? I think it's Saito. Anywho's, let's get right into it. He wants us to pull shards. So pull all the ancients, all the primals, and all the voids. He's got 1 primal, 11 voids, 45 ancients. He is 75 ancients into pulling. He's got 65 voids into pulling and 26 primals pulled so far. So hopefully we can get him something. He does not want to pull his sacreds. He's probably saving those for future fusion for the Christmas potentially. But let's do this. Let's hopefully get him something good. Good luck, Pirate. I really hope he gets something good here. He does have Ultimate Death Knight and Duodan as the wish list. He already plugged these in. He plugged these 2 champs in himself, and he plugged these 2 champs in himself. So maybe he gets an Ultimate Death Knight. Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe he gets nothing. Chances are slim that he actually gets something because it's not a 2x. Just remember that. So let's do this. Hopefully we can get him a Lego, though. If not, he'll have tons of food ready to go for the champ training, which does start, I think, tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Aethel. They do Aethel wrong in this game. They do her dirty. She does not hit very hard at all. Well, she's okay, I guess, but she's just... Supreme Aethel's terrible. Alright, let's do this. 10 pop. Come on. Ooh. All blue. That's crazy. Okay. Not much to show for there. Hopefully we can get him something, though. Come on. He's got an old Gruckus. Now he's got 25 times chance to get that champion there. Duodan. Armina, not that great. Come on, let's get him something. Come on. Legendary. Legendary. All rares again? Are you kidding me? Wow. I mean, it isn't a 2x, so I guess it's to be expected, but I would expect maybe one epic? Maybe. Ooh, this is looking like all rares again. Wow, dude. 20 rares in a row. That's insane. Maybe we'll get luckier on the voids here for him. Okay, 1 rare. We're going to throw that in the garbage. Kurzon Deepart is actually pretty strong. He has the increased accuracy, I believe, on the team. He got an epic, but what did he get? Okay. Harrier, Ash's favorite champion. A Cardinal. Okay, champ. Obviously, he doesn't need it on this account. Okay, come on. Epic. And we'll end it off with a Catacomb Counselor. We didn't even get the 20x Duodan. That's annoying. It is what it is. That's crazy. Either way, guys, I really, truly think that in regards to this Yuletide event, I do believe you should end up going for this Tormin if you don't have a Tormin at all in your arsenal. Or if you're trying to, level up your faction guardians as well, if you have a duplicate or you want to get a duplicate Tormin, I highly, highly recommend going for it, just because it's so hard to get void legendaries in this game unless you're spending a lot of money. But even then, it's still hard to get one, right? You still have to go a lot of times to full mercy, and unless you're super lucky, you're going to mercy. So I do recommend going for this. It's kind of like a mini fusion if you think about it. So you're going to have this one, and then you're going to have the potential Christmas fusion or fragment champion that's coming up towards the middle of December, maybe the end of December. Who knows when it's coming? It could come up in a week. Who knows? But hopefully, if it does come up in a week or so, a lot of the events and tournaments will intertwine, and that way we can double dip or triple dip between the Yuletide Titan event and also the fusion or champion chase that we're going to have, or fragment champion we're going to have in the future. But I don't know why people are still crapping on it so badly. Like, I feel like people are just trying to find things that are bad at this point. It's like, this is a good event. I don't see anything wrong with this event. There's nothing wrong with it. This is one of the better ones they've had for the Titan event, in my opinion. And this is coming from a free-to-play perspective, not a pay-to-win perspective. Obviously, from a pay-to-win perspective, some people might say, yeah, some of these rewards could be better, but you're not having to really pay for this stuff. This is basically free. You're just grinding. And if you're logging in every single day and playing consistently, you should be able to get it unless you have no resources. So in that case, I mean, you're probably earlier game or maybe mid game or less, and you don't have any resources, or you're just not hitting Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss every day. In that case, you need to focus on Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. But I know not everybody can do that. So either way, this is still a good event. So if you can only get to Milestone 3 and complete Milestone 3 with only 900 Titan points, it's still decent. You still get a Primal Shard out of it. And yes, I know it's an 84% chance or 86% chance to get a rare, but it's still a Primal Shard either way. So anyways, that's going to be it for this one. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. Are you going to be going for the Tormin the Cold Yuletide Titan event? Let me know. Take care. I'll see you next time.